biggest lessons Om Kolthoum has taught me about Tarab. Om Kolthoum, the voice of the Orient, the most important singer, I would say, of all times, but that's just me, telling me about Tarab, teaching me about Tarab, that ever-elusive, fascinating concept around Egyptian dance and music and culture that so many speak about, so many try to define, and so very few know and ever experience. Oh, this is gonna be great. Before I share with you the top 3 lessons Ilusteza Madame Om Kolthoum has taught me around the concept of Tarab, of transcendence, of ecstasy, of bliss, I have to present myself because it's the protocol. My name is Joana Saahirah. I'm a world-renowned Oriental dancer, teacher, choreographer, author, and I'm also the creator of the pioneering Joana Saahirah's World and Joana Saahirah's Online Dance School, delivering authentic Egyptian dance, personal discovery, and empowerment. Now that you're here, I will invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Shame on you. And don't forget to click on the notifications bell button right here. Do it again. Go with me. I'll give you the time. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Yes, so that you know every time I have new goodies coming into the channel. All right, when you click on the notifications bell button after having subscribed, you get noticed, you get warned every time I post a new video, new content in the channel, and that is very frequent. All right, so after subscribing and clicking on the notifications bell button, I also want to invite you to join our free Joana Saahirah's World newsletter. If you do, you become the first one to receive our exclusive news and offers and gifts and inspirations I only share with my beautiful people, and that's you. The link to subscribe is in the description box below this video, and make sure you subscribe if you are interested in Egyptian dance, personal discovery, and empowerment, because that's what you're gonna receive, okay? Having said this, let's dive into the top 3 lessons I have learned from Om Kolthoum about Tarab. Let's go. The first lesson Om Kolthoum taught me about Tarab is that Tarab is not a dance style. And it is not a musical style as I often see advertised. Joana, I just took a workshop on Tarab dance. What the hell is that? Joana, I just heard about Tarab music. What the hell is that? According to what I have learned in Egypt, in all the years I have worked and lived in Egypt, and according to what I have observed in the work of Om Kolthoum, and while I was working in Egypt with musicians who knew the work of Om Kolthoum on a deep level, is that Tarab is none of those things. It is not a musical style, it is not a dance style, it is a transcendental experience. Tarab is the ability to release the grip over reality, to release the grip over our body, and to let our ego behind and allow ourselves to be taken to a reconnection to our own soul. Okay? It is a meditation experience. It is a trip. It is an adventure of leaving this physical body, even as if for seconds, and reconnecting with our soul, either through the music and the effect the music has on us, or through any other kind of transportation. Okay, so that's number 1. Tarab is transcendence. Tarab is a mindset, or actually the absence of mind. Tarab is the ability to surrender to the moment and let ourselves be taken back to where we belong, to our essence, our soul. It is not a dance style or a musical style. Lesson number 2 that Om Kolthoum taught me about Tarab is that there is no Tarab without sensuality. Yeah, very often I hear people talking about Tarab as if it was something very intellectual, very philosophical. No, Tarab is a sensual experience. Why? Because when I surrender, when I allow myself to forget about who I am, my prestige, my image, what my ego cares about, and when I reconnect to my soul, I am in full bloom and full vulnerability. I'm enjoying myself in my essence. I am not pretending to be something or worried about how others see me. I am in a state of pure freedom, and that freedom is sensual. So if you want to experience Tarab, if you want to make it a part of your dance experience, of your life experience, you have to embrace sensuality. Kolthoum was and still is a great example of this. She was deeply sensual because she was free. She surrendered to the music and she allowed herself to dive into her own soul, into her own heart, into her own senses so deeply and so openly, so unapologetically. She was so sensual and so soulful, and all of it is connected. That's lesson number 2. The third and last lesson that Kolthoum taught me about Tarab is that Tarab is universal. It is not Egyptian. Ooh, this is gonna upset a lot of people, I know. But hear me out. Tarab is often considered or talked about as an Egyptian cultural thing, as something that Egyptians invented, something that only Egyptians can understand and experience. And I'm here to tell you, as a professional Oriental dancer who has been in this field for so long, in Egypt, around the world, everywhere and anywhere, that this is not an Egyptian thing, all right? The name may be Egyptian. The sensibility that led to the concept may be Egyptian. The music that provokes this experience, that makes this experience available may be Egyptian, but the experience of transcendence, the experience of surrender, that is human. That is universal. That is not Egyptian or Chinese or Spanish or Portuguese or French. It is human. So the last message, the last big lesson Kolthoum has taught me is definitely to stop selling the concept of Tarab as an Egyptian thing and start to spread the message, the truth, that it is in fact a human experience, an experience of reconnection to our soul that each one of us can and probably should have, independently of our religion, of our culture, of our age, of our educational background, independently of anything, any of those small differences that usually we use to separate ourselves from other people. Tarab is a unifying experience. It is an experience of the human being who has not lost his or her soul yet. I hope that's you. Now that we've covered these 3 lessons Kolthoum has taught me about the concept of Tarab, I will invite you, if you wish to go deeper into it, into our new pioneering online course, How to Dance Kolthoum Tarab Special Edition, available at Joana Saahirah's Online Dance School. I'm going to share the link with all the information about that course in the description box below this video. Subscribe to the channel, then again, if you have not done so yet, like this video if you like it, share it with your dance peeps if you feel it's gonna be inspiring, beneficial to someone, and again, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. The link is also in the description box below this video. Last but not least, let me know which from these 3 lessons rings the most to your heart. Which from these 3 lessons is the one that touches you, that moves you the most? And if you agree or disagree with me, let me know about your feedback, your perspective on Tarab. If you don't agree, I also want to know all about it, because this is what we're here for, to grow together, okay? Your feedback in the comments to this video. I will read and I promise to answer each one of you, okay? Mwah! See you soon.